Welcome to a new episode of The Good Talk. Today we have Julius Smith, and I'm going to let you do an introduction of yourself and tell us who you are, what you do, and what made you come to do this podcast. So I'll let you do some introduction.
My name Julius Swift Smith. Swift not my real middle name, but might as well be. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause I get Swift so much. Gotta stay Swift. From Jacksonville, Florida. Duval County. You know, if you ever meet somebody from Jacksonville or Duval County, I may say, and they don't yell out that Duval, they not from Jacksonville.
That's how you know?
Yeah, that's how you know. You know, okay. every city got their little thing, so I'm gonna put that out there for everybody so they know what time it is. But from Jacksonville, do comedy. I coach Swift Sports Only. Got a nonprofit and thing, so I'm a bit of a renaissance man. I try to do everything. You know what I'm saying? So try to do everything.
Cool. Okay, so from Jacksonville, Florida.
Jacksonville.
And how long have you been out in LA?
I just got back up here, man, 3 months ago.
Okay.
I mean, no, 3 weeks ago.
3 weeks ago?
Yeah, 3 weeks ago. Fresh meat.
So is this your first time in LA?
No, not my first time in LA. I was back in LA a little while ago. I went to Santa Monica Junior College.
When was that?
Probably like right before Corona.
Okay, yeah, so right like in Corona. 2019 maybe?
Yeah, 2019.
And you were out here for college?
Yeah, out here for college. You know, just trying to getting the feeling of the entertainment world.
Yeah.
You know, Santa Monica, you know, doing research, it was one of the good places to go. You know, they got artists there and things like that. So I took up a stand-up comedy class. So
back in 2019, that's when you took up stand-up comedy?
Yeah, that's when I took up comedy because it was like one of those classes, you know, like young, you like, man, I want to try something.
Yeah.
And I just seen one of the classes, and plus it was for 3 credits. So, you know, anytime you could get them easy credits in college, man, you know, you got to go for it. So tried it out for a bit. So, you know, it was pretty cool. So.
And you were in football. You played football growing up, right? Yeah. Can you tell us a little bit about your growing up in Jacksonville, Florida?
Well, man, what a start. Growing up Jacksonville, Florida, man, for me, it's the reason why you say, gotta stay swift. You feel me? Because I was faced with a lot of, I wouldn't say adversity, because life is what you make it, you know what I'm saying? But I was very misunderstood, you know what I'm saying? So very misunderstood as a child. Got a lot of whoopings. I wouldn't say I deserved all of them, but I needed them, you know what I'm saying? So
when you say whoopings from your parents, from other people, from other kids?
I mean, you know, growing up, you fight. Duval, Florida, you know what I'm saying? Duval County. So, you know, you fight and stuff like that. Make a lot of friends, lose a lot of friends type stuff. But yeah, whoopings from your mom dukes, like from your uncles. Like mom duke, she ain't beat me that much, but you know, my uncle, I'm gonna put my Uncle Nod out there, man. He gave me a couple of them. Nah, not a couple, a lot of them butt whippers, but I learned my lesson though. Eventually.
Yeah.
Eventually.
So you were out here in 2019.
Yeah.
For school? Mm-hmm. And what made you move back to Florida?
Corona. And my uncle had passed. So my uncle here, man, he was like super influential to me. Like,
okay.
He wasn't like, for instance, he was in the military. You know, he was one of those ruthless ones. So he couldn't have a Facebook, you know what I'm saying, Instagram and stuff like that. So he was always away. But he just showed me, man, like sometimes you don't always need to be home to really have control of things. You know what I'm saying? So when he ended up passing, I say, go home. And plus, I was married. I'm still married, but going through separation type stuff. So I was married, so I always got to make sure I go home first.
Okay. So your uncle, was he one of like your mentors?
Yeah, most definitely. Uncle Swift. You know what I'm saying? That's the OG Uncle Swift. You know what I'm saying? So like I said, if it was a standard, you know what I'm saying, like a picture or image that I could have of like, because I'm tall, he tall. He just light skinned. You know what I'm saying? So, and plus he super smooth with the ladies, you know what I'm saying? So I ain't that smooth with the ladies. So, you know, I aspire to be or to have his type of charisma. So yeah, pretty much a mentor, man.
Okay. And then what made you move out to Los Angeles again 3 weeks ago?
Man, it was time. It was time. It was just time. It was that time. So like I say, just coming off a huge separation from my wife and stuff. Got my nonprofit. I got a football team, basketball team, Swift Sports Only. You know, and I feel like it's in a great position to where I can actually take the time to actually do for me now. You know what I'm saying? Like 29, I could probably say I've been living my life for everybody else besides me. You know what I'm saying, in a sense? So it came to a whole bunch of times to where I was like, man, Drew, you finally got to do something for yourself. And, you know, through a separation, you get that free time. So now I'm enjoying it. And like I say, man, just been living and it's been feeling like middle school, high school again. So, you know, I'm just following whatever makes me happy right now.
And what made you move out here? Like, what is there a reason you're out here? Like, is it comedy?
Yeah, stand-up comedy for sure. And I would say it's probably, I wouldn't just say just stand-up comedy. You know what I'm saying? Cause I don't want to be so naive to just, you know what I'm saying, just that one segment of me. You feel me? Like,
yeah.
I'm just gaining an overall picture of myself and bringing awareness to what I bring to platforms. You know what I'm saying? Just seeing the value in me. You know what I'm saying? Like I know people probably at these levels, know people at that levels, but you know, it's time for me to actually put my grind in, you know what I'm saying, and do things how I need to get them done.
Yeah. So you basically just reached out to me on Instagram.
Yeah.
Because you saw another episode with Garen Flowers.
Yeah, Garen Flowers, man. I did a show with Garen, man. Real cool dude, man.
Dope.
Real cool dude. I did a show with him at the Comedy Chateau.
Mm-hmm.
And, you know, we both did our thing. He had it was somebody else he was with, but like I said, we all did our thing and, you know, trying to learn the LA way, get Instagrams, communicate. And like I say, I seen the interview and I'm like, you know, that look like a valuable podcast. You know what I'm saying? Something like he good with business. So I say, you know what, let me come up here, let me hit him in the DMs, you know, no did it. Hit him in the DMs, no did it, but you know,
so you basically shot your shot. You messaged me, and you know I saw your message, and I basically just kind of went through your profile and saw you're a comedian as well. So I was like, why not?
Yeah,
let's have another comedian on here. And you know, I reached out to you as well, and we set up a date. And here we are in the studio at West Coast Creative Studio. What do you think of the studio?
Man, I'm loving it. I'm loving it. Ba-da-da-da-da. I'm loving it. Nah, man, it's pretty cool, man. Great vibes, man.
Yeah.
Gotta come check it out, man. If you're an artist out there, any type of profession you have, man, come check it out, man.
Is this the first podcast you've been on?
First podcast, man.
Oh, well, there you
go. I'm used to being on the other side of things.
Okay.
You feel me? So I got a business called Swift Shit Only. So go around interviewing people.
What kind of interviews is it? Like street interviews or sit down interviews?
All of them, man. Like we go to the streets. We go at a show. We could at the strip club. You know what I'm saying? It don't matter, wherever you feel comfortable to have that conversation. You know what I'm saying? To put yourself out there. You feel me? Because you know.
And where do you post these interviews?
I had them on my YouTube. I had stopped doing them for a while because, like I say, man, it was one of them life things, man. Like I say, going through a marriage, man, I was like trying to put things or, you know, put my past or correct my past, I may say, you know what I'm saying? Correct my past, just try to do everything the right way or what I felt was right or the opinions to me to what I felt was right. So, you know, now I'm trying to prove myself right.
Yeah. So you played football for a long time in high school?
Yeah. Played football.
How long did you play football for?
I started probably like, I say 7th grade, started playing football 7th grade. So I was a late bloomer, you know what I'm saying? So like I say, all my homeboys, all my guys, they played football. I'm like, man, I might as well go out there and play too, you know what I'm saying? So end up getting pretty good at it.
How far did you go?
All the way to college. I went to University of Nebraska at Kearney, you know what I'm saying? So I did my thing out there and then I ended up going to College of Redwoods.
Okay. What lessons did you learn from playing football that you could apply to your life now?
Oh, discipline. Discipline for sure. It gives me a sort of schedule. You know what I'm saying? Like, for instance, whenever I'm feeling off, go get that workout in. So discipline, give me a schedule. What else? Taught me not to have fear. You know what I'm saying? Going things without fear. Or if you're going to go in it with fear, you got to make sure you give it your all because, you know, nothing is like that untapped potential.
100%. So, I agree with you there. And was there something that made you stop pursuing football and made you focus on maybe pursuing other things?
Man, the kids made me stop.
Okay.
And I'm saying that because I feel like I'd be selfish if I kept doing it from like, it just wasn't me no more.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like the kids, I feel like I get my effort into them. You know what I'm saying? So I just didn't feel like doing it no more.
Yeah. Because
I work out still. I get my sweat in. You know what I'm saying? But the youth, man, like, I ain't trying to go out there with them jitterbugs. You know what I'm saying? They lifting them weights, they running fast, man. I ain't about to do it.
Yeah. And what kind of projects are you involved in right now? Or what kind of projects are you trying to be involved in that you're just brand new here in LA?
Right now, man, you know what I'm saying? Just hitting the comedy scene a lot. Hitting the comedy stores, hitting open mics. They say the best advice I done got overall, you know what I'm saying, when it just comes to open mics, when it comes to comedy, getting on stage. So no matter what stage it is, I'm going to get on it. You know what I'm saying? Get on it, do my thing. Got to stay swift, man.
Yeah.
Got to stay swift.
I love that saying, got to stay swift.
Yeah, man.
So what made you even get into comedy? What was that thing that you were just like, okay, I think comedy is something I need to try, and you ended up loving?
Honestly, bro, like, I don't know. It's just like a calling. Like, I feel like that's why I say just doing comedy, it means so many things to me, you feel me? Like, because being a stand-up comedian, I feel like you could do it all.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I could get out there and become a rapper. I could get out there and write this and do that, but you know what I'm saying?
Do you rap?
I could.
Yeah.
I tried. You know, when I back in the life, the life that I had lived, I was rapping. You know what I'm saying? But that was a different life.
Okay.
You know that was a different life.
So that's not something you're really trying to pursue now, rapping music or anything that type of...
Nah, not right now.
Okay.
Like, catching the wind of it, because I say stand-up comedians, you got people like Lil Duval, right? You feel me? He's a stand-up comedian. But he got a banging, you know what I'm saying? Smile, bitch. Smile. So he also from the city too. So, you know, just looking at other comedians, I don't want to just be that comedian. I want to do acting. I want to do anything I get my hands on, you know what I'm saying, to put that Swift effect on it.
Yeah.
So,
is there a comedian that maybe inspires you or you look up to?
Right now, you know what I'm saying, it is one of the guys from the city, you know what I'm saying, like, I look up to him when it comes to just the comedy. He like a big brother. His name Cortez Brooks, you know what I'm saying? But he on his way up there. But if it's like a huge comedian, I'd probably say Cat Williams. Just overall, you know what I'm saying? No specific reason.
Yeah. Do you watch comedy stand up?
Yeah.
A lot?
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
Oh, I had to.
Yeah.
Because like I say, in Jacksonville, man, I was at a point I was living a whole different life, you know what I'm saying? Like, I was just for the kids, you know what I'm saying? Like, work 60 hours a week just to support the nonprofit, you know what I'm saying? Like, I was enjoying myself with the kids. Like, man, the jitterbugs changing, man. Like, they changed, they did their thing with me. So, like I say, because I can't be preaching to the kids, do this, do that. And I ain't going out here to chase my dreams and live them, man. So, I'm just a big sign of gotta stay swift, man. You know what I'm saying? Guarantee another opportunity. So,
and your kids are back in Florida still?
Yeah.
Okay.
No, some of them went to college, man. Like, one legit.
Your kids are in college?
Like, not my kids, right? You feel me? Because I don't have children myself, but the kids that's part of the platform.
I see.
You know what I'm saying? Like the jitterbugs. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, some of them, like, they doing their thing right now. I don't want to say one name. Cause all the other ones gonna be like, oh, Coach Swift, man, why you ain't give me a shout out? You know what I'm saying? But
yeah.
Everybody know it's levels to it. You know what I'm saying? It's levels to it. You know, you gotta stay swift, man. So levels to it.
So you yourself are a mentor and a coach, and you guide these kids to a better life.
Yeah.
How is that? Like, where do you get that from?
I can't say a specific place. You feel me? Because I was one of them. I was one of them. Everybody had an opinion on babies.
Yeah.
I was one. I got touched by everybody. You know what I'm saying? Like, I got a piece of everybody. So I just can't give that one. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I know the one who made the most effect is my big brother Joe. You know what I'm saying? So he was real deal influential to me. You know what I'm saying? Like, he was one of the ones that he paid a price so I wouldn't have to walk certain ways. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I say, and that kept me straight. You know what I'm saying? Plus, he used to threaten me all the time through the phone, so I never knew when he was going to be around the corner. You know what I'm saying? So I had to walk a straight line for sure.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Man, so let's go back to comedy. Man, this whole comedy thing is blowing up, I think. Do you watch Kill Tony?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah, I watch it. Like I say, man, being in LA now, I have to do a lot of research.
Yeah.
I have to sit there. Like, I even watch Joe Rogan. Because in many ways, you know what I'm saying, how he presents stuff, man, is at a comedic level. You know what I'm saying? Stand-up comedy, because comedy, like, it's a joke. Yeah, you want to laugh, but you want to learn something. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's one of the things I picked up watching Dave Chappelle. May not be like the dead funniest. You know what I'm saying? But you're going to end up learning a lesson before you leave his show. You know how they say certain stand-up comedians, they'll perform a whole 20 minutes, you don't remember one thing they say. I want to be one of the ones you're going to remember, gotta stay swift. You know what I'm saying? Like, gotta stay swift. But lately, I ain't been saying it in my shows enough because, you know, it's like a type of branding thing. Cause I want to get comfortable.
Yeah.
Like, for instance, I used to come out as Swift King Jew. Yeah, I'm Swift. Yeah, I'm Swift King Jew. But I need Julius Smith to pop out. You know what I'm saying? I need that natural. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, just getting that raw effect to everything. So it's been pretty good. Been pretty good, man.
And what's your process on writing jokes? What is that process like?
Man, I'm learning. It's a process.
Yeah.
I think everybody got their own math, and I'm figuring out mine. You know what I'm saying? Like I say, I just been back in it like 3 weeks. So my process is gonna be different than everybody else's process, but I'm gonna guarantee it though. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna guarantee opportunities. That's how we met today. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Getting out there. Gotta stay swift, man. You know
so you've been 3 weeks here. How many shows have you done?
Man, I done probably done like 15.
Oh wow, that's a lot.
I'm probably done. I try to really get it in. Like,
that's how you get better though, right? Yeah. Going out there, practicing, and just basically doing sets. How long are your sets typically?
Right now they going like probably 3 to 5 minutes. But I feel like I could go 10. You
think you got 10 minutes of material?
I feel like I could go 10. Because it's like, I'm a truth teller. One of the stand-up comedians who was talking to me the other day, he was like, man, you tell the truth in your comedy. You know what I'm saying? I feel like as long as I could tie the knot and keep going in the same line, I figure it out. And plus, like you say, man, with me writing, I'm getting all my stories together, you feel me? So for instance, okay, so if I did have a writing format or something, I would say I'm trying to align all my stories up together. That way, no matter what, I'd be able to transition and break down in between. You know what I'm saying? So, I don't know.
But do you, for example, go or at home, sit down and write jokes?
Oh, yes, Lord.
Yeah.
I wish I could show you my book. You know what I'm saying? I wish I would bring it. 3 weeks in, I'm done with one little, little journals. Done with one of them. On to the next, man, because advice I got, man, I was looking at one of the Cedric Entertainer interviews. They was looking like, I just been looking at interviews, period. It was like sometimes when you can't write, you just got to sit there and just write. Mm-hmm. Don't know what the hell you writing about. Don't know where the hell it's going, but you just got to write. You know what I'm saying? So just falling in love with the art of it, man. Like, because it's an art to it. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So just fall in love with it, man.
Is there a joke that maybe you can tell us right now? That maybe one of your favorite jokes?
What's one of my favorite jokes? Ain't I fresh? Face ass. Like, it's like, I don't specifically have a favorite joke right now. Okay. Because like I say, I'm still learning me. You feel me? So I feel like when it comes to comedy, when it comes to joke telling, anything in life, you got to learn you first all the way before you could go out there and really tell a joke. You know what I'm saying? Like, I wrote a couple jokes, you know what I'm saying? So, like, for instance, this is the algorithm that I got. When somebody asks you to tell a joke, you always supposed to pick on them. Yeah. So you would become the joke. But I respect you. I ain't gonna tell them, you know what I'm saying?
Hey, you can make jokes about me. That's fine. I think comedy is about making fun of yourself too. Yeah. And being able to take that. I've learned, I'm not a comedian obviously, but I've learned to make fun of myself and figure out different things that, because people do make fun of you in life.
See, but look though, right? Just how, like, when I spoke the truth, right? Yeah. You end up laughing.
Yeah, that's it.
You know what I'm saying? The closest thing to the joke is a truth.
That's true.
You feel me? Yeah. So if you really want to know how somebody feeling about you, just listen to the joke. But it's also how you tell them, and I'm learning them ways too. You feel me? Like, just in comedy, learning how to tell jokes, learning the volume of jokes. You feel me? Like, cause okay, to people that's around me, they say I speak a language called Swift language. You know what I'm saying? I just talk. You know what I'm saying? So if you don't know me, you wouldn't understand the language. So with me understanding that not everybody understand me yet, I need to actually go out here and show the world me. So everybody could understand this Swift language. You know what I'm saying? Just the way of life. Like, gotta stay swift, man. You know what I'm saying? Gotta stay swift.
And what are your goals, like being out here in LA and being in the comedy scene? What are some of your future goals that you have in mind?
Man, goals is unlimited. Goals is untamed. You know what I'm saying? I feel like me putting goals on anything right now, it would be either undermining or just asking for too much right now. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just trying to be humble. As humble as I can. No, I wouldn't even say humble. You know what I'm saying? Because in this stand-up comedy world, I'm learning you can't be humble. You know what I'm saying? I just want to put in my work to where it's getting shown as respect. You know what I'm saying? Like, just put in my work. You feel me? Because it ain't no other way to show respect. You feel me? Because in many ways, all right, so say if I'm on stage with a huge comedian, you feel me? Man, if he's saying a joke against, like, at me, right? But I'm just gonna not say nothing? No, we on stage, you know what I'm saying? It's a show. You gotta put on the show, you know what I'm saying? So that hard work of you actually being able to combat back and forth with him, that just shows the hard work you've been putting in, respectfully. So, you know what I'm saying? Just...
Yeah. So when you're on stage, do you feel like you put on a different persona, or you feel like you're the same person that you're off stage? Are you Julius Smith when you're on stage, or are you the Swift or, you know, Swifty when you're on stage? So are you a different person, or you just try to stay the same person?
Man, shout out to my homeboy Kari, man. Shout out my dog. So I remember I used to be doing stand-up comedy show. Like I said, I ain't been doing it for like 3 years now. You know what I'm saying? I took a real deal break off of it. I had to focus on life. But when I was doing it, man, my homeboy Kari used to say, bro, stop trying to be funny. Because it's like, when I try to be funny, I'm not funny. Because it's like I try too hard, you know what I'm saying? Like to impress, to do it for other people, you know what I'm saying? Or to get somebody else involved in the joke. But when it comes from me, man, like, for instance, like regular me, man, we gonna laugh all day. So that's why I'm saying I'm learning myself, bringing me on stage. You know what I'm saying? Like I say, I just did a show at the Comedy Chateau. And I might upload the video. I might not upload it.
I'm telling you right now, you should upload that video.
But look, right? I did good. I know I did good, right? But I be over, you know what I'm saying? Like I overthink. You feel me? So I appreciate you saying, because I'm going to drop the video.
Let's go.
You feel me? I'm going to drop the video. I'm going to drop that bit.
Is this like the full set?
It's the full set.
Okay.
Now, they ain't get the first minute. You feel me? Because I was lit the whole, you feel me? I hit the Florida boy. I hit the stage, you know what I'm saying? Put everything to the side. I hit the, what's up, LA? You know what I'm saying? Got lit. You feel me? If you watch High School Musical, you going to fuck with that joke.
Yeah, okay.
You feel me? So I fuck with that. Like I say, I got some jokes, you feel me? But, you know, like I've been learning, you can't come in with a set joke. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Like, of course, some comedians, they come with they set jokes, you know what I'm saying? Because they like, I'm going to work this joke regardless, you feel me? But I'm going to work the joke in the time, you know what I'm saying, when I could set the mood, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, I'm just learning, bro. I'm falling in love with it. You know what I'm saying? Falling in love with the process. You know what I'm saying? Like, for instance, stand-up comedians, they don't get paid like that at first. So I gotta make sure I'm in it for it. You know what I'm saying? So, and plus I got a whole nonprofit. Obviously, I ain't in it for the money type shit.
Yeah. Yeah, I think comedy is something you have to be 100% in. You can't just be like a foot in, a foot out, because it won't work, right? I think you have to pursue that with all of it, with everything you got. Especially
in a place like LA. You feel me? And like I say, man, when I was in Jacksonville, man, I used to do comedy, but I just never felt super comfortable. You know what I'm saying? Because like I say, I feel I do have a voice, right? You feel me? But I know my voice, sometimes somebody's voice could be too powerful and it rub fellas the wrong way. You know what I'm saying? So like I say, man, I said, you know what? Let me come out here where the big dogs at. You know what I'm saying? Because people in my city, yeah, they big. They do their thing. But if I come out here to LA, do my thing with, you know what I'm saying, some of the big dogs, some of the ones who they want to be on shows with, you feel me? Because that's how I built my nonprofit. You know what I'm saying? Like, for instance, You know, we have certain recruits in the city. And, you know, a lot of people in the city, they don't appreciate what's there while it's there. So sometimes you got to go outside to show, you know what I'm saying, somebody, hey, man, these kids appreciate this, you know what I'm saying? So it just, like I say, it just brings value. So that's one of the reasons why I came up here to LA too, you feel me?
Yeah.
Because, you know, sometimes, man, you need that outside source to really bring in that help, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you're really putting yourself out there by moving out to LA and like pursuing, like you said, playing with the big fish, right?
Yeah, man.
Out here, LA is like it's a big world out here.
Yeah.
There's a lot of comedians and there's a lot of people doing what you're doing, right?
Yeah.
And you're putting yourself out there. And I think that's one of the best ways to grow as a person.
Yeah.
So I respect that you're doing that because it's not easy and not everyone has those cojones to you know, to do that, to move out to a place where they don't really like.
And plus, man, I was in Humboldt County for a while. I don't know if you ever heard of Humboldt County, but it's way in Northern California. You know what I'm saying? It's like up there. Because after I left Kearney, I went to Northern California. I tell you, Northern California, Eureka will prepare you for anything in life. If you just 19 years old, it will prepare you for anything in life, man. You feel me? And also, man, I want to, you know what I'm saying? I always say gotta stay swift, man. So I want to make sure I explain what the swiftness is, you know what I'm saying? So gotta stay swift, man. It's a terminology of guaranteeing something. You know what I'm saying? Like, for instance, guaranteeing the opportunity. You feel me? I say I want to do stand-up comedy. What I do, I put myself in a place to where I could do stand-up comedy. You know what I'm saying? Like, for instance, say a kid out there, he's playing sports. You know what I'm saying? What are you doing to guarantee yourself another opportunity? You know what I'm saying? To go out there and play on somebody's team. You know what I'm saying? Or not even play on somebody's team, to guarantee yourself your opportunity. Some people run fast, some people run slow. I was one of the ones when the ball in there, that's the time I needed to run fast. So that's when I ran fast. You know what I'm saying? So you just got to stay swift, man. Guarantee another opportunity. So just wanted to throw that out there, man. You know what I'm saying? For the people who officially don't be, oh, what is swift? Man, you just ain't doing nothing but guaranteeing another opportunity. You know what I'm saying? With innocence, with the positive intentions, you know what I'm saying? And without seeking reward, you know what I'm saying? Because when you do stuff with positive intentions, you shouldn't seek reward from it. You know what I'm saying? Because reward should come just off you genuinely doing it. So, and like I say, in the city where I'm from and the people that I'm around, being like that is not always leads you in the perfect positions to actually better yourself, you know what I'm saying, in the most respectful way, you feel me? So like I say, man, just staying swift, man, guaranteeing myself another opportunity out here in LA.
Gotta stay swift. I love that. I think you should trademark that or copyright that saying or something.
Rule number 1, gotta stay swift. Rule number 2, repeat rule number 1. Rule number 3, don't fuck with me. You know what I'm saying? So as long as you abide by those rules, we gonna stay cool. You know what I'm saying? So like I say, when I tell the jits that, man, oh, Coach G, you think you cool, huh? So like I say, man, shout out to all the kids out there, man, the jitterbugs, man. Work hard, go to school, man, get your education. When you get your Hollywood, man, accept it, because later on in life, man, you're gonna appreciate it, man. I appreciate you, Uncle Nod. You feel me? So I appreciate it, man.
Man, so you're out here in LA, you're pursuing your dreams essentially, right?
Yeah.
Are there any steps that you're taking to help you do that? For example, are you taking any like classes or improv classes? Any of that to help you out?
Man, right now, like I say, on the transition to LA, you know what I'm saying, finding work, you know what I'm saying? Because right now, I got to be able to financially, and you know, things cost out here in LA, you know what I'm saying? So while I can hit the free open mics, you know what I'm saying, the cheap open mics, free open mics, I'm going to get it in as much as possible, you know what I'm saying, until I can afford those classes. Or, man, you know, if my talent speaks for, you know what I'm saying, itself, man, hopefully I could get one of those sponsors. You know what I'm saying? Work out some deals. No diddy. You know what I'm saying? Work out some deals. No diddy.
Yeah.
So,
what type of work are you looking for out here?
Man, like I said, I'm a Renaissance man, bro. You know what I'm saying? I'm a quick learner. You know what I'm saying? But I'm more of I would say right now, man, I'm looking for work in the entertainment world. You know what I'm saying? Like, obviously, I'm athletic. I could go out there and work hard and do certain things, man. But I want to get into modeling. I want to get into acting. You know what I'm saying? I want to get into voiceovers. You know what I'm saying? I just want to get in the artistry of it. You know what I'm saying? Even if I have to get behind the camera, you know what I'm saying? I do that too. I just want to grow. You know what I'm saying? Grow while I can. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? While I'm willing to grow. you know what I'm saying, with the effort that I'm trying to grow in. So, you know, just trying to figure it out, learn myself, man, get better at knowing me. So.
Yeah, and I think you're doing that by just being out here, getting to know yourself, getting to know what you like, and you know, finding your way to the top, essentially, right? That's what we're all trying to do.
And man, being vulnerable, man. Like, I know, man, shout out to my mom, you know what I'm saying? I know I be tapped into my emotions, you know what I'm saying? I'm a Taurus, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, Taurus gang, April 27th type shit. But man, I really learned how to be vulnerable. You know what I'm saying? Like, have your morals, you know what I'm saying? Keep your morals intact and things like that, you feel me? But just being vulnerable towards success, man. You know, taking them gambles, them innocent gambles. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So,
I mean, just being on a podcast, right? Putting yourself out there for people to see and being vulnerable in this way is a big step. What made you want to come on a podcast?
It looked cool.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And plus, like I say, man, I have the aspirations to, you know what I'm saying, one day I could probably have my own, you know what I'm saying? We could team up together and do something, man, because I want to get comfortable. I don't want to get caught slipping, you know what I'm saying? And like I say, from what I did with the research when I looked, you know what I'm saying, after the interview I had seen, when I looked up the research, and when I did my own research, man, he like a good business guy. You know what I'm saying? And how we communicated, you know what I'm saying, through the DM when it came to handle business, man, I'm like, I could learn. Either way, I could learn. You know what I'm saying? Even if the podcast didn't happen, even if it did happen, I could learn from it. You know what I'm saying? So it's nothing but space and opportunity. You know what I'm saying? So that's why, you know, we had a conversation before, and you know what I'm saying, I had to let you know, man, I'm just coming in with the utmost respect, you know what I'm saying? Because I don't want to waste nobody's time. You know what I'm saying? Time is a valuable thing, and you know what I'm saying, my time that I had with my wife was valuable. I learned a lot of things, but you know what I'm saying? If I wouldn't even take nothing back. I don't even regret it. You know what I'm saying? Because the time is now. You know what I'm saying? The time is now. So
I couldn't agree with you more. Time is money, and I love people that take on opportunities. And when you see an opportunity and you don't take it, or you take it for granted, that's just someone I wouldn't want to work with. Yeah. So I appreciate that you took this opportunity to come out here and, you know, make time for it, because obviously we're both making the time to do this.
Become great at something.
Yeah.
You feel me? Like, and that's like, when I was in college, that's one of the biggest things I learned. Like, jitterbugs, man. Kids, if you watching, you know what I'm saying? When you go to college, man, like, it's not always about going to the NFL. It's not always about going to, like, your career that you set out to do. It's about communicating and using that platform to get to where you want to be at. You know what I'm saying? Like for instance, I got some guys that's going to D1s right now. You feel me? Got some guys that's going to D1. I don't want to say their names, you feel me, because they're going to get on me about that. But I got some guys that went D1 from the program, basketball and football. And the biggest thing I just want to tell them, man, like, use the platform so you don't have to use yourself later on. You know what I'm saying? Use Coach Ju as a visual, man. You know what I'm saying? Use me as a visual, man, because I didn't know how to use the platform of use the college or use the just use it for how it's using me. It's a business at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? So, man, use that platform. You want to build your business? If you plan for that D1 team and you know you're going to be a starter, why not use those 15,000 followers you got and share your recipe, you know what I'm saying, so you can get your business started early. You know what I'm saying? Learn how to do grants. Learn just be excellent, man. Just stay swift. Gotta stay swift.
Gotta stay swift.
You feel me?
I love it.
You feel me?
Yeah.
So that's it.
Okay, so you've been a mentor and basically a coach, guidance for kids.
Yeah.
What's some advice you give to younger kids that are coming up, to whether if they want to play football or do comedy or do anything? What's some general advice you can give some young kids?
Hey, gotta stay swift, man. Seriously, like, gotta stay swift, man. Like, man, my wife man, she used to get so mad when I said, that's probably why we separated now. Everybody just get aggravated because I'm such a testimony to it. You know, you gotta stay swift, man. You just gotta have faith in what you do. Work hard for what you do. Now, the biggest thing that I could say that I didn't do it, you feel me? I didn't probably fully value myself, or, you know what I'm saying, or get that dollar that I needed, or understand the power of a dollar. You know what I'm saying? So while you young, man, like, understand the power of a dollar. It is a business. After you get out your parents' house, everything is a business. Soon as when your parents know that you acknowledge that you can do something out of your life, it's a business. So align yourself that way, brand yourself that way. You know what I'm saying? Like, just brand yourself that way, man. Gotta stay swift. Guarantee the next opportunity.
Yeah. Let's talk about social media.
Okay,
what do you think about social media and creating content and how important that is for like a comedian or anyone out here trying to, be anything in this industry?
Right now, I'm learning the importance of it. You know what I'm saying? Learning the importance of it. Everything is a process. So, for instance, I'm more of a stage, like, I could be in front of the camera. I'm a natural guy. I could be in front of the camera. I don't get shy. If anything, I glow up. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, social media is powerful. If I had it, it'd help. But in my world, in the stand-up comedy world, and where I'm trying to go and the respect that I'm trying to get, I wouldn't mind if somebody else recorded me because I'm just trying to put in some work. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just trying to put in some work. I understand it's important. You have to get yourself out there. But I'm not the type that's, I'm trying to grow and respect them ways. You know what I'm saying? Trying to respect those ways. I got to stop saying, you know what I'm saying? Somebody need to count that up. You know what I'm saying? But I'm learning it's important. But like in my area, I think it's more important to get on the mic. Yeah. I want to bring back respect in the mic first. Okay. Yeah, you could have all them jokes. Like, for instance, an important question you asked me. Am I Julius Smith when I'm on the stage and off the stage? I'm me. You know, like, you get what you give. You feel me? I'm me. So you might catch me swift, you know what I'm saying, in a swift moment. You know what I'm saying? You might catch me as Julius. You might catch me as Swift King Jew or Juju. But it's my job to make sure all of it is raw. All of it is coming with the most positive intentions. So, and plus, like I said, stand-up comedy, I'm starting not to care. You feel me? Because like I say, every open mic I go to, it's a dick joke, this joke, and all that. So you just start to learn, man. You don't really you really not supposed to give a fuck what you say. But I do respect my elders, and I know that's a thing that's not going cool nowadays. It's not cool to respect your elders nowadays, but I respect my elders. You know what I'm saying? I ain't trying to wait in line, but I'll wait in line if it's respectful. You know what I'm saying? If we come to a conclusion that's beneficial towards both sides, I'll wait in line. You know what I'm saying? But honestly, I respect my elders.
Yeah, I think for comedy, and I think just in social media content, putting yourself out there, right?
Yeah.
Because that's what you're doing with comedy. You're putting yourself out there in front of people.
Yeah.
I think you just have to not care. You just have to not care about what people think. So with that said, have you ever bombed when you're on stage?
All right, so I wouldn't call it a bomb.
Okay.
I wouldn't call it a bomb because my dog Cortez saved me. You know what I'm saying? He threw the alley-oop before it could be considered a bomb. You know what I'm saying? So it was almost. Yeah, it was like a 60. I almost did an F. It was a D+. A bomb is just, you just flat out. I never got booed off the stage. I never got beat up at a show. I never got, you know what I'm saying? And plus, like a heckler, you feel me? Like, cause I had an encounter with a heckler. LA comedy, you gonna get some hecklers for sure. You know what I'm saying? I had a heckler and he cool. You know, cause I'm not coming from a negative space when I tell a joke. You know what I'm saying? Growing up, cause I got a lot of referrals for ranking on people, for what we call ranking. You know what ranking is?
Not really.
So what we call ranking, like picking on somebody or telling the joke on somebody.
Okay.
So in Florida, that boy ranking. You know what I'm saying? Boy, you over there ranking?
Like picking on someone.
Yeah, you feel me? I was misunderstood. I wasn't picking on nobody. Yeah. That's just the way that I seen it. And, it was just, I guess, too raw for parents and teachers to hear, so they wrote me up a lot.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
You were a troublemaker.
No. I was
misunderstood.
I was Mr. Misunderstood in school. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But like I say, Edno Weston, I probably might got the record, man. I had and it's not cool, kids. It's not cool. But Coach Jew did it. Be better than me. Be better than me. I think I broke the record about 77 referrals, 7th grade, yeah. And I didn't even go to private school. You know what I'm saying? They kept me in school because, like I say, none of my referrals was negative. None of anything I ever did, you know what I'm saying, has never came from an ill intent to harm somebody or to make them feel bad. It was just, I'm a kid. You know what I'm saying? I'm just growing up. You know what I'm saying? Like, for instance, not one person who I grew up with in Florida could be like, oh, he was on some evil stuff. He really disrespected this person. He did this or that. You know what I'm saying? If anything, if I'm a positive kid, I learned respect. And plus, like I said, I got ass whoopings. So I ain't want to get, you know what I'm saying? I ain't want to have to walk down because I got the type of whoopings. I had to walk to my ass whooping. You ever had to walk to your ass whooping?
No.
Like, because, all right, so I wouldn't say all black families, but in my family, everybody stayed close. You feel me? So with all us staying close, everything is walking distance. My mom, she had a job all the time, so she couldn't whoop my ass all the time. You know what I'm saying? So Uncle Nah get that call. Hey, man, you already know what to do. Walk over here. So I had to walk by the mile just to get my ass whooped. You know how crazy that is, man? Like,
that's pretty wild.
Fucking crazy. But like I say, it was a good whipping. It paid off. Like I say,
lesson learned.
Yeah, lesson learned.
Yeah.
For sure. That lesson was learned.
Yeah.
Even though, but all right, no, it wasn't learned. No, it wasn't learned. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm going to tell them this now. The more y'all used to beat me, the more I went to school, say, I'm going to do something else. So, you know what I'm saying? So I'm going to let that head out the bag right now. Because like I say, it's just like, but that's how I look at it in life. You feel me? When life come at you, you know what I'm saying? Throw something at you and do that, man. You gotta, can't let it phase. You gotta keep going on what you feel like is your path. And like I say, right now I'm on my path. You feel me? Whatever I feel like my path is, the swiftest path, I'm on it.
Yeah, you're right on it. I think you are where you were supposed to be. Mm-hmm. So let's talk about podcasting. Would you ever consider starting your own podcast?
Oh, yes. Yes.
Okay, what would you call your podcast? Putting you on the spot.
The Swiftest Pod.
Oh, I knew it.
The Swiftest Pod.
The Swiftest Pod.
We're going to talk about the swiftest topics. Everything going to stay swift, and we're going to keep it swift. You know what I'm saying? So it's the Swiftest Pod.
I love it.
Yeah, man. You know, everything's swift. Got to stay swift, man.
Got to stay swift. Got to stay swift. Well, Julius, I want to thank you for coming into the studio and having a conversation with me. And guys, make sure to subscribe and make sure to follow. What's your Instagram handle?
Swift King SSO. Swift King SSO. But I might change it to Julius Smith. You know what I'm saying? Swift King SSO.
Is there anything else you want to say before we get off the pod?
Rule number 1, gotta stay swift. Swift shit only, Swift sports only. Gotta stay swift, man. You know what I'm saying? Because when I say that, they know what time it is. You just gotta stay swift. Feel me? And like I say, all artists, man, tap in with your boy, man. Tap in, man, so we get you up here. You know what I'm saying? It's a nice, cool podcast, but be interesting, though, man. You gotta keep it real.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Hopefully I done set another standard, you know what I'm saying, for the Florida boys type shit. So be better than me.
Hey, great advice. Thank you for coming once again. And I'll see you guys on the next podcast with The Good Talk. Yes. And check out West Coast Creative Studio if you want to book a session here. Check out the website, westcoastcreativestudio.com, and check out our Instagram, West Coast Creative Studio as well. And thank you for coming in, Julius. And I'll see you guys on the next one.